Hi, I'm Mo Hamzi. I'm the lead singer of the Kordz. The whole thing started at AUB, American University of Beirut. This is where we all met. We were still students there, and we met at the music club. We started doing events, concerts, jamming, and we met most of the musicians. And once we had the chance to go perform outside campus, and we thought of forming the band and calling it the Kordz, of course. And this is how it all began. It was all about AUB itself because it gave us the chance to really express our music and be able to achieve at least this dream. It's true. Actually, I recall at the time during our childhood, and I can speak for myself here, is that we had no chance to be exposed to anything. There were no TVs, mainly nothing except radio stations. At the time, radio stations were there were many because it was in a way illegal. Everyone can open a radio, and I would say luckily I was exposed to many good radios that played good rock music. And at the time I listened to everything, but I felt like rock music was exactly what we were living. It's all the experiences that we were, living on a day by day basis. I felt this is the music that talks for us more than any other music. And so this is how I started really listening to all kind of rock music, classic rock music. Yeah, beside, as I said, rock music, which was really interesting for us to listen to. Um, our culture is, we come from the Middle East and we listen to Oriental music. Our parents, our surrounding, everyone, I mean, it's part of our lives. And definitely, and without making it, making an effort to do it, it came up naturally to mix both sounds in our music. Although stress it, we don't stress it. We just, it comes naturally and comes organically how in the process of making music. So yeah, I would say it's something that come naturally from where we come from. Honestly, I had the contact of Jeff Burrows from Reese Fulber, who's a producer and artist in Canada. And he introduced me to Jeff. And later on, when we started recording in Toronto, Jeff introduced us to Andy. And this is how we met. Actually, I will speak for myself now because not all the band members are with me, but of course, sharing the stage with Robert Plant or Placebo was awesome. It was really like a dream come true for us. But now, honestly, I would love to have play with Alice in Chains, and I would say Porcupine Tree, maybe U2. I mean, anyone. I would love to have this experience with a lot of artists. There are so many. I would also here I would speak for myself. My personal influences. Uh, of course, I would say Pink Floyd, Bob Marley, a lot of the classic rock band era like Led Zeppelin, of course. Um, I was so influenced with the Seattle music scene as well. I would say Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Nirvana, and also I would say lately I'm so much influenced by Porcupine Tree and Steven Wilson's work. And surely there are many, many, many artists because I listen to a lot of music and I'm a music collector. Toto, many, many bands. Last call was the start of everything. Once we were with a friend, Rami Karami, and I heard the tune. Actually, it was the chorus only. It was just the Arabic Oriental chorus. And then we decided to record it and write a song, and Rami wrote it. And this is how it all started. So that was the main reason we started. In a way, we were in the process of songwriting and writing original material. And so we released a maxi single. Last Call, we had remixes for that track because it was a huge hit in Lebanon, in the Middle East, and even was released in France, not only here. And of course, The Garden was something else we wanted to put on and try this type of, you know, songs, acoustic, piano. So yeah, this is how it all happened. Beirut is already special. It's a special city for me, for a lot of people. It's a place of contradictions, I call it. It's a place where all contradictions coexist together. At all type of contradictions, socially, uh, religiously speaking, culturally, and this is what makes it so special. It's it's a vibrant city. It brings probably dark and good memories, and it's all about this experience itself that makes it that special. And this is for us, it's really a great place to be in. So imagine a country coming out of war. There are no infrastructure for, I mean, for the basic life, you know, stuff. So imagine how that would apply on an ambitious musician who's trying to, or a band actually, who's trying to make it in the rock scene as well. So, I mean, even up till now, there are no infrastructure for, as a record industries, and for the live music scene and industry. So technically we started from scratch, and it's all about do-it-yourself way of, you know, doing everything. So we had to tour wherever we had the chance to perform. And it's all bit by bit until we were able to get an album out. So it took a long time, and I always said it, that it's about, we're always late from other generations in the same in other countries. I mean, let's say we are with the same generation of a band in Europe or anywhere else. The steps they would have achieved were much faster than what we would be able to achieve. But anyway, I mean, we wanted to do it, so it's a dream, and we're trying to achieve it regardless how bad the situation was at the time. I mean, we had nothing but music at the time to to go for. It was the only refuge for us. But unfortunately, even at the time, we were not able to go out. No concerts. It was nothing. We just staying home. So my only friend was the radio, the music we bought on tapes. So it was hard to enjoy the music itself in terms of, as a social experience with people, because we were just on our own. Um, but the music itself was the reason for me that kept me going. Oh, 2006 was, I mean, a horrible experience for us, because again, for me, the nightmare of the war we lived in before was over in my mind, and we thought that we would never get that back again. But unfortunately, in 2006, that nightmare came back again, and we were living it on a daily basis. So again, I had to go back and try to escape through music. But at the same time, from the, I would say, the band and career, or our plans, I would say, at the time, because we didn't record the album at that year, because in 2005 we were supposed to start recording, and we planned to do it in 2006, and then the whole thing just vanished. So for us it was like everything is ruined. A lot of the band members had to leave Lebanon, escape, whether Nadim to Canada or Mazen to France. And so for me it was over. So it was a very depressive period for me. And but again, every experience has its own positive uh, side to it. So it kept me going to write new stuff, more music. And this is, you see all these experiences in Beauty and the East, in this album. This issue is something we always dreamed of. Uh, and it's a dream come true, because um, we were always hoping for this, and at one point we're predicting it, but we never thought it's going to happen during our lifetime. Probably we thought this is going to happen in the coming generation. But now, whatever the outcome is, I think it's good, because change is good, and change is always the best thing that can happen for everyone, regardless if it's going to take him to bad or good outcome. You will learn out of it. So whatever is happening is